Happy Royal Wedding Eve, everyone. This is part two of the real reason why Harry has to marry Meghan. Okay, the Queen, is on a campaign of cleaning him up, settling him down, and diverting his mind, eyes, heart, emotions. Saying that, I want to tell you real fast, I'm an extremely good people reader, okay? My mom was blessed with this gift, and I was blessed with this gift. And here's a tip, a trick. Remove all emotion. Yes, an inkling of our brain, everyone in the spotlight. If you're fond of that person, or even if you're not, there's an inkling. There's a tiny, minute little spot in our brains that harbors some sort of an emotional bond with people that we see on a daily basis or a regular basis. And we see these people, Hollywood actors, actresses, whatever, our teachers. We think in our brain, that part of our brain, that we are somehow connected to these people. Now, I want you to take that and just put it to the side. Remove it. Look at this with raw, natural, emotionless eyes. Do not have your heart into it when you're looking at it. Okay? I want you to please focus on the eye contact, the facial expression, the physical contact or lack thereof, the happiness. Do you feel genuine happiness coming from these people? This Harry, do you see any genuine happiness? And we have something to compare it to, absolutely. The happiness that he has with the other. Okay, saying that, I say this. In 2003, well, let's stop. When Harry met Meghan, it was set up completely. He lost himself. A part of him has been crushed. The Queen demanded that he marry this girl. Yes, the Queen has since been, she shot herself in the foot, let's face it. I don't think in her mind or her heart she thought that the Markle family would come crawling out of the woodwork like dung beetles, but they have. And it's really put a real negative light on this royal choice. And I'm outside looking in. It doesn't look all that good. When Meghan Markle's dad is hustling, he's put together a fraudulent situation to make a dollar bill off of his daughter, off of her relationship with a royal. He has to be setting up to be paparazzi'd everywhere and selling these pictures of himself, negative or positive, light. It doesn't matter for him as long as there's dollar bills involved. And, he really, he got busted. He really should go to prison. Anybody else that would set up, any kind of a fraudulent situation and got busted in it, especially involving money, our asses would be in the slammer. Okay? So anyway, her brother hopping up and down just a couple of days ago in front of the Buckingham Palace, screaming, "I'll always be here for my sister." He writing a negative letter to Harry back at Christmas because he didn't receive an invite to the wedding. Give me a break. I mean, these people are dung beetles. Her mama latching on to her as she has. I mean, it's just ridiculous. And I think the Queen shot herself in the foot when she paired him with Meghan. He made fun of her legs. He's very disrespectful to her. He's not in love with her. Recently, it was outed that at a pub after a little friendly soccer match, he outed the girl, he made fun of the girl's legs, telling his buddies that she looked like a baby deer, a fawn. She was built like a fawn. If my partner was to say that about me, I'd kick him in the crotch, and I would be done with the situation. Just proving that she is more in love with what's to come Sunday morning for the rest of how she sees her life, bless her heart, versus him deeply. She don't even love herself. But in 2003, when Harry met Kate, he didn't, he was flirty. I don't think he felt in his heart that he would fall in love with her. I don't think she ever intended on falling in love with Harry, but it happened. And the Queen sees it, William sees it, every one of them see it. They've tried their very best to keep it out of the public eye, but they failed. There's not enough money to keep, dirty secrets out of, if that's going to, dirty laundry is going to spill. You're going to drop your basket, and it's going to go everywhere. Everybody's going to see it. So, in 2003, when they got together, or William and Kate got together, Harry became, friendly with Kate, and she with him, and it just blossomed into this love affair. And William is, not happy with it. Of course, in 2007, I think it was exposed, more so in the royal household than what we knew of it at that point, because it was still fresh. And that's what caused the split between William and Kate, remember? And they wanted to put it on something else. She was depressed, this, that, and the other. And that's bull. Everybody knows BS. Who was there for her? Who was lending her a shoulder to cry on? Harry was. Harry was. He was at her cottage, resting her head on his shoulder. Give me a break. Okay? They've had a very deep, secret love affair. And it spiraled out of control. And so this is the Queen throwing I don't want to use the word, but a block. Everybody knows the term, blank block. This is her way of throwing in a blank block, a rooster block into the situation. And so I think she shot herself in the foot. It's coming out anyway. In the end, it's coming out. I think, like I said, in 5 years, come find me. My channel will still be here. I'll probably have just as many subscribers or way less. And, which is okay. I'm just out here spreading truth. And, yeah, we'll talk about their divorce. Because it's not going to go over it's not going to last 3 years. I know it in my heart already. 3, 4, 2 to 4. I don't think it'll make 5. But anyway, they say that Meghan doesn't have a clue. She thinks that these two people are extremely close and great brother and sister-in-laws, and she's looking forward to that family unity, and it's just not going to be that way. She's the third wheel. She just doesn't even know it, and that's sad. And it's really driven a wedge between Harry and his brother, and rightfully so. I understand that, but using a little girl like Meghan to clean up his bigotry and his sexual liaisons, plus his heart with Kate, I think is very sad. I don't think it's fair to Meghan. It's taken a chunk of her life, and it's, it's not fair. It's just not fair. That young lady needs the honest truth, and I pray that she finds it. I really do, before it's too late. Maybe even before she has a child. But, there again, on the other side of that coin, if I was her, I'd have one child with him at least. For a setup, I know that sounds sad, but I would have it. You'd be set for life. That's the way it goes. But anyway, so Kate has, both Harry and Kate have had to see the family psychologist. I've read about this recently, last week. Harry, I think, in my heart of hearts, for his attachment with Kate. Remember he even went after Pippa, thinking it was going to fill a void, and it just didn't work out. That's how in love with Kate he is. And he and his brother, like I said, are on the outs. Not as close as they used to be. But they say Kate is using she's so depressed. She's using this, I think she's using postpartum depression as an excuse, is what I'm trying to say. So she told the psychologist she has postpartum depression. Truthfully, it's just, she's very sad for this situation. She doesn't like Meghan at all. William doesn't like Meghan for the embarrassment. I can see it in his face. He's very embarrassed and ashamed of what this girl has brought to the royal family. And he knows that there's going to be royal scandals involving this family. And Kate is due to have a facelift. The psychologist told her to go and do something good, for herself, to make herself feel better. What do we do when we get heartbroken? We go and we eat ourselves to death with ice cream and cry ourselves to sleep. And then we turn it around and make ourselves feel better and look better. And that's what the psychologist told her to do. Go do something to make yourself feel better. to get over this heartbreak and depression.